Hi! Today we are going to show how to add a note inside a lead. This feature is available as a lead table option. Notes are useful because we can add important information about the customer here. For example, when we connect with a customer, they may share their requirements or details they want. If the customer is busy, they may tell us the time and date when it is convenient for them to connect, especially if they are an NRI. We can add all the information about the customer's basic details, demographics, and other relevant notes here. This helps us in the future. For example, if the customer becomes a business client or is converted into a prospect or customer later, we can always check these notes. If the customer is handed over to another salesperson, the notes are even more important for reference. Now, let's see how to add a note inside a profile. There are different ways to add a note. First, we click to open the profile. Here, we will see a tab called Note next to the module option. Click to open the Note tab. If there are no notes yet, we will see a blank view. There is also a button called Add New Note. Click to open the option for adding a new note. A rich text editor will appear where we can enter the information. We can use options like bold, italics, bullet points, numbers, and alignments. There is a character limit for the note. For example, we can mention if the customer needs more amenities or brochure details. He will come to Kerala in March with his family to visit the site. This is important information. We will just add this information. If we want to highlight a date, we can add the 5th of March 2026. We can mark this date in bold to make it stand out. We will save this note. After clicking Save, this entry will be listed here. We can see both List View and Grid View options. The toggle options for Grid View and List View are available. We can click to open this view and the full entry will be shown here. The Grid View is also available and the complete entry is there as well. This is how we select or add a new note. If we want to add another note, there is a button called Add Note option. We can go and add a new note. This option is available too. We can add the next entry and the date will be shown there. The person who added the note is also recorded, and the toggle options for Grid View and List View are still available. This is one way to add a note. There is another option called Add Note. Again, there is a separate option called Add Note button. When we click on the Add Note button, the same pop-up will appear, and we can add a note there. If we look at the Quick View options, we can check the Quick View detail video in another section that has been created. We can refer to that. In the Quick View options, there is a button, and there is also a tab called Note there. The note we add will be available in this section. We can add a note from there as well, so we do not need to open the lead profile. We can directly add the note from the Quick View option too. Thank you.